Yeah, hi, this is going to be the third in the series of Harpham Shire videos, and this new setting is where I want to start hosting these videos from. So hopefully I'm going to be doing regular ones each week, and we'll have different speakers coming to talk about ground level, like what movements that are going on, because we've got all the headlines and all the big media stuff going on, and it's all the chaos in the world and the protests and all the tyrannical madness going on. You know, how is that affecting people on the bottom levels? So, you know, like us, we're a young family faced with eviction and homelessness, and you know, just people that I've met and I'm speaking to and who we're taking in are people in that same situation. So you know, as people are faced with more and more restrictions and more struggles just to exist as free as possible, you know, what are we going to do in that situation? How are we all going to come together, and how are we going to pave the way forward into the new paradigm as a working collective in different communities that are uniting to start preparing basically for the new world. And it's a positive, great new world that we can have, because we all have the same idea: living close to the land, producing all of our own stuff, trading with other communities, and getting to live free. You know, it's never been seen in our lifetime. So yeah, that's I've got a few clips. One is because, you know, what's been happening out there has been happening on a microcosm as well in our place. You know, just I've been following the astrology throughout the year, and it's like bang on, boom. Every energy that's come through the year has played out on big scale and small scale. So I've got like a montage series of clips here that I thought were like the highlights, I guess, of the year so far. So here's the video for that. I'm in the jungle. I'm in the pure wild. There's no telling what's around each corner from one moment to the next. I'm just trying to chop my way through, make a path down to the swamp gate. There's a lot of brambles. I could not make it back. Tell my family I love them. Oh, I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad I found you guys. Where did you come from? Where did you come from, dudes? That was a close one.
So I've been here about 6 days. It's been like being on a little mini retreat, to be fair. I live in Sheffield, I live in the busy city, and yeah, it's been exactly what I need. I kind of don't want to go. Another day in paradise. I don't want to leave, you know. But I'll be back. I'll definitely be back. Just flipping some food for everyone right here. You know how it is. Gotta keep everyone fed.
Talk a little bit about what you're going back to then, man.
I'm going back to the busy city of Sheffield, Abbeydale Road. Yeah, that's I'm going to pass my driving test and then drive back. That's the plan. Learn a bit about natural law, do a few things, do a few stuffs, and then I'll be back on my travels to be part of this community, maybe. Yeah, man. Do some cooking.
Some more cooking.
Yeah, some more. Bones for days. Some of that connective tissue.
Peg hands, boy. What are you doing there, peg hands? You got peg hands?
Mate, honestly, this band I found out about ages ago. One song, and then I was like, oh shit, that's what I fancy listening to. Listen to that song. And then when YouTube, God bless YouTube, gave me the mix, and it's just what I've been looking for. It's literally just the music I've been looking for.
Yes.
They're a modern band, but they got that 80s metal sound.
Yeah.
You know?
enjoy your dinner, guys.
See ya. Bye.
See you later. That was funny, man. Everyone's rocking. Everyone's rocking on instruments. Everyone's rocking some food. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Spud? Spuddy man, jigger Jay.
I noticed a really big shift when I come here. I was saying to Dean, I've always considered myself, before I was a very loving, open, big person in that way. And yeah, since coming here and just being with everyone, I really felt my heart open, and that shift happened, and it made me, I felt like emotional a few weeks back because I'd recognised that I wasn't as loving and open as I thought I was. But obviously, you know, something had happened for me to see that. But it's just, I get just coming closer to people and experiencing what real love is and community and being together.
It's really weird because although I used to like sort of dismiss a lot of said about like your birthday and astrology and all things like that, I found over the last 6 or 7 years I've tried to change so much about myself because I didn't like who I was, and I've encountered a fair few things that I literally can't change no matter how hard I try. I just have to sort of work around them. And it's really weird because I started reading this book of Kirsty's, and all the traits listed for my sort of totem birth thing are the exact ones that I've seen in myself that I can't change, which I find really, really strange, and you sort of can't really dismiss that. So I'm like, yeah, I think Mystic Meg's just given to the public to make everyone think it's stupid, but there is genuinely something in it. And that's what I think.
Yeah, talk about your sign in particular then. What's
what was I? Apparently I'm a snake.
You're a snake. Scorpio snake.
Yeah, apparently like, you think like a snake in society is just this sort of like nasty sneaky thing, but it's not. It's actually a good thing in these totem signs. It says like you have the ability to shed your skin a lot. I do, like I've literally had about 15 different lives, that I'm literally a different person in each life, and if I were to show you photos of each one, I look like a different person in each life. It's really weird. And yeah, just things like that, and it's there's something in it, absolutely. I can't dismiss it anymore.
Well, I just suggest you just do what you're naturally meant to do, I guess. You know, forces of nature and all that, being a wild native. I'm wild, man.
I think for me it's like finding ways to live like in harmony with each other and with the earth, and like going back to a culture that has that capacity, which I think, and what the reason I say it's repair is I think like it's just remembering something that used to be possible and that is still possible.
Well, I mean, to put it bluntly, I mean, when I was in China, I went there as an atheist, and then, long story short, through some practices, pretty much accepted the existence of God within an instant. And yeah, I mean, apart from the spiritual aspect of it, the actual just embetterment of yourself is just quite fun. And I just really enjoy wrestling, basically.
Also, like sort of reconnect to the sacredness in who we are and, you know, where we live and the other than human. So there's people who are doing some good work, so that gives me faith.
Okay, well, we're finishing off after lunch, aren't we, Kobe? So we've done some nice clay painting. Kobe! Hiya, mate! Baby! You painted Kobe, didn't you? And yourself? You're looking cool, I was a little clay monster.
Yeah.
Clay girl, clay girl. And they also painted Daddy, which was fun. But yeah, how are we getting on here now? So we've dug out a little bit more, getting it down to the depth almost in parts of it, and then yeah, once we've got all the material out, then it's time to loosen it up, rake it down so it's all level.
Look, my feet is cleaned up, my legs. Right, shall we have a bath?
Yeah.
Let's have a little bath inside.
Nice feet.
This
Alright,
guy
then.
made me late for work today.
Yeah, I know. I left the key and it fell in the bed, and it like got hid. We sleep on 4 layers of duvets, and it was under the second duvet. How did that happen?
How are we going to run a successful cult when
How are we going to run a successful cult? What are you up to, girl?
Doing the path.
Oh yeah.
Well, finishing the path up, yeah. So I've just basically it's going to come round the beds at the top of the winter garden.
Right.
And it's just going to come round and then round again.
Oh, sweet.
We'll make a little path. I'm just doing some pickaxing and I'm sweating.
It's all good, thank you so much.
Well, talk about the piano that
No,
you play.
actually, I'm all good. Thank you.
Ask me what you want to know, then I'll try my best to answer your.
Tell me about what your life became before you became a native.
So I was born.
No, you don't have to go into that much detail.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like all the plans I had. It's like, alright, I did think I had a bit longer, to be fair. I thought it was just going to be like a constant, like, tiptoe towards, like, full-on totalitarianism, but unfortunately they've just gone full Nazi pretty quick. Well, it's worse than Nazis, really, I think. Anyway, basically they're going to just kill a load of people with this vaccine, aren't they, basically? And yeah, it's kind of like all the plans I had of, you know, do this and do that and fly there and eat that and all that jazz, that's kind of out the window now. Do you know what I mean? So just kind of got to get prepared for what the world's going to be like. Because there'll be some people that survive it, I'm sure, that adapt to having spike proteins flowing around their body, in every organ of their body. But people will start dying, basically. And they already are. Like, fuckloads of people have had it and died straight away. But no, that's just a coincidence.
It's on the way.
Yeah, that's
I
really
was like,
cool.
you guys need that in your people.
What did you think when you found it?
Found what the stick. I thought that needs to go in our toilet. that was grown to hold our toilet rolls.
Yeah, harpham shire. Where did that come from?
Please, like, can you just leave the camera with me? I'll do it.
I'm a serious couple.
I know.
And then you just squeeze that, and it
Little bit of sausage.
What was that?
Lovely bit of organic sausage from Ebersfield, that.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yo, it's your boy, Genghis Khan. We out here, King Food Supreme, eating well.
yeah, rain can't stop us.
Rain can't stop us, you know, we out here, eating dead animals, enjoying their flesh, because that's all I care about. Meat, meat, meat. Yeah.
Sweet. I said to Helen that I'd capture the next couple of weeks while she's away and send her some videos. So.
Oh, well, if that's the case, let me get my knob out then.
Not again.
So Josh painstakingly manoeuvred the van into this through all the beds and everything. Now it's in position. Dylan then reversed this monster into this space. And then I got out and there was a little service hatch inside the that goes inside the barn. Quite a nice view. Hey man. Yeah, I said to Helen I'd send her some messages while she's away, so
Oh, happy
holidays, Helen?
It's your boy, we out here in the shed.
James from Newquay with my little dog, digging out this little trench here so we can start saving some of the water that comes down the hill here. Look at that for a view, that's all I can say. Beautiful.
Oh, it's a scorcher today, and so we've got James helping out. Man, he was here yesterday digging out this big trench for the river. Woohoo! And we're just getting the first site ready for the first geodome there, with Shannon's cutting all the brambles off. Alright, girl.
Yeah man, flat out, flat out. It's coming out nice and handy, it's nice and soft.
Daddy, I'm snapping twigs.
What are you doing with them?
I am putting them on the bed.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, this is lovely. Did you make this all on your own?
I'm chucking that there on the plant.
The saw.
I might put a fence there, little recycling. Because I've been to the tip now, so I know how to use it without hopefully getting shot at next time.
So yeah, loads of drama in the last few months, and I think now I'm personally only just started to like relax again and get back to the important things like hanging out with the kids and doing some gardening in the process, aren't we? Put some learning.
Yeah.
What are you learning today?
I am learning planting stuff.
Yeah. What did you plant over there?
There, I planted. What did I plant? Mint.
That was it. You planted the mint plant.
Oh.
You going shopping? She's a nutter. She's a nutter. What's that one called? A blib 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 blib. A blib 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 blib. Hey, where you going, little man? Come back over this side.
How did Kobe climb
Being one of the most stressful things is running after your toddler when you're trying to do something with your 3-year-old. Some planting, and you keep running off, don't you? No. Where's the van? Is Megan and Andre just arriving? Hey man.
The van's in the car.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say hi, and then I'll come back and we'll push you. Are you Andre?
Nice to meet you. I'm Andre.
Yeah, Andrea, is it? Yeah. Hey man.
Nice to meet you.
Oh shit. I nearly got one on the lips. I'll go walk ahead with the kids. Here's the van.
Yo, so we're out here chilling with a chillum, and then wearing the found glasses. This is the day in the life since the roadworks have been closed. We got like 100 man stranded out on a field. We got the beautiful view of not Tess over there.
We've lost Helen, she's off doing some kind of traffic warden duties.
I might just sit on the roof again.
We've got a few volunteer traffic wardens, haven't we?
Yeah, we got everyone likes to act like they know what they're doing. All these people can't wait to get out, so they've just made it a fucking nightmare for everyone else. Yeah, do you want to just move back?
We're just building up more and more cars at the moment.
This is
no sign of getting free anytime soon.
Oh man, I'm just gonna sit proper on the top of your car.
I think we're here for the night.
This is mental, isn't it?
Oh my god.
He's got a Tesla as well.
How's it going, Pud?
Hi.
Hi. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Just walk past and then. Bye-bye.
See you in a sec. A lot of funny things happening this evening.
weird energy, isn't that going on? Like, what's actually happening?
Quite funny though. It's surreal.
It is surreal, so surreal.
Moon.
The moon, yeah.
Yeah, good man. Get the moon. Moon. How's it going, man?
Good.
What have you been up to?
Oh, just moving again the caravan and doing a bit of gardening. Just a bit.
Talk us through what you're
Not too
doing in
much.
the garden. Not too much.
We're gonna plant some more plants, more flowers, and more vegetables.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna do a bigger pond. Because I think it's a spring up there. Actually.
Yeah, man. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because it's just constant.
It's nice and clean. It's all nice and clean, all this water.
Yeah.
It's nice, really nice.
This is our second week now. We came from Leeds, from the city, madness, and then we've got here and it's like we've grounded and we're exploring and it's like being with the land. It's just amazing. So yeah, we've been planting loads of seeds, propagating some stuff, and yeah. What else? What else? We came from a mad place, didn't we? Leeds.
Yeah,
Said that.
yeah, what was it?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a very beautiful year, and we're waiting for more to come around. Yeah, we escaped from madness, the city madness, and now it's just calming and nice, and you can't even realize it still exists in this.
Mm-hmm.
We all should turn back to this, though.
Yeah.
To be fair, like I sort of like we were in a good area because the area that we were in, it weren't mad with all this crazy shit. But I didn't really go out that much because it was just like energy everywhere. Like you had to go through all this mad stuff to just get to the forest, and then get to the forest you relieve and then go through all that to get back to then have to do it again. But here it's like you wake up and I've just got like a little forest area right at the back of me, and I'm like, yes. Yeah. So this morning I was watching the sunrise, like 5:30. It was already up, but caught a bit of sun rising, beautiful, just over that hill over there. Yeah. So yeah. And we're dead grateful.
Yeah. We're planning lots. We started building and clean. We've been cleaning three gardens, and now we have one. We need to continue the two. Yeah, we need to build a fence. There's lots to do. There's lots to do, man.
What do you think of that? We get more off street. Watch owner. Kobe! Oh mate. Owner's just planted that, man. Yeah, you go over here. Put the soil on that one.
Yeah, I've built many structures called benders, so you can build willow structures and build really suitable houses, which is where we lived for hundreds and hundreds of years. A lot of the horse-drawn travellers as well, they didn't all necessarily have horses, you know, and trailers. So a lot of them built gypsy benders, which is could be made from the earth, you know, not on everything needed than the tarp. So yeah, ancient technologies, man. Ancient technologies, you know, the forgotten. Yeah, man. I must say it's a bit snappy, the bamboo, but it's building a very strong structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which would cure off nicely.
Yeah, it's a few months older.
Well, that's just that high. Incredibly strong, isn't it? The weave. You can even you know, then back up dirt against it and
Yeah. I've got in there.
raised beds, if you will. Okay, yeah, so basically you weave a solid foundation like this, which you then can put the rods in between these bits here, and that's what you're going to bring up to traditionally out of hazel and willow to create that diamond weave, which is here.
Okay.
So you can weave this instead of it being pinned with small nails, and the strength is incredible. You can climb on top of it, but cover that structure in quilts, and then decent heavy canvas tarp, tie it down, job done, mate. Livable structures made from the earth, you know. Temporary as well. There's a couple of really great examples up at Land Matters, like 2-bedroom houses, you know.
Oh.
So yeah, they're rather beautiful as well.
Too dark, it might fall. Do you want some more hot chocolate?
Well, you're calling that smoke.
Okay, I'll pour you hot chocolate, look. There you go.
The flames are growing bigger and bigger.
So, I mean, we've had loads of different groups of people coming and going from here and staying for a while and moving on. And basically what we are here for is to help people who have come from a situation where they have realised that, you know, the system's a farce and it's all to do with slavery and, you know, satanic cults, blah, blah, blah. The cities are sacrificial centres, geomancy, siphoning energy from people, harvesting people's energies. And once people realise what cities are built and designed for, you know, they're going to want to get out of there, basically. And where do they go? I can't be the only person that's come to this conclusion, but it's all about land and repairing the land, restoring the land back to a state of abundance, where people can work the land, all produce something that they can contribute towards the rest of the community. So that's what I'm pushing, and that's, I want to connect with people who have come to that same conclusion. So like I've said in the past videos, you know, get your pickaxe, get your shovel, come on man, let's get on with it. We've got no time to waste, and it's going to take all of us to do it. So people who are sitting there thinking, oh, you know, those people in the cities, they've got no chance, and you know, that's their choice. Nah man, they have been tortured their whole lives, they've been lied to, they've been oppressed, and basically like their whole worldview has been distorted. So as they wake up, where are they going to go? What are they going to do? Well, we need to start organising for that. So that's what I'm going to be working towards. And anyone, man, we need help, like definitely. So anyone who wants to assist that process, how do we live in harmony with nature? What's it going to take for us to turn it all around and bring about a lifestyle which is in harmony with nature? And there's examples everywhere, man. They're all over the place. But we do need everyone to get involved. Everyone, at least, who realises that now. You know, come on, get on it. So yeah, over the weekend on Saturday, there was a march organised by Dr. Stephen Hopwood and the New World Alliance through to Totnes town. It was like supposed to be a conference, so I managed to catch up with Steve, and he let us know what was going on. But it was a pretty good turnout. It was nice to see some familiar faces and a lot of friends there. So here's the clip for that. We're just approaching a growing crowd at the top end of town.
The conference has been banned by Totnes Town Council. speech is one thing, but not the freedom to lie. Oh, so who's been lying around here? Yeah, hypocrites, exactly.
So the march begins. There's just been a few speakers on and the megaphone, and now we're going to start making our way down the high street and down to Long Marsh. How's it going, Cheetle?
Yeah, it's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Don't get mold poisoning.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what's happened to you?
Yeah, that's why I've been ill.
Ah, what?
Yeah, mold toxicity exposures. That is bad, man. I wouldn't wish it upon Bill Gates. He deserves something more vicious, but...
I'm here because I'm a part of people who want freedom and freedom and autonomy over our bodies. And I came here to see you because I knew you were coming. And Cheetle and I didn't really have anything better to do, but now...
It's Saturday! Why are you here, Cheetle?
I'm here because I don't think it makes any sense to make it compulsory to take a medication that has a side effect which is death. That is one of the written down side effects. Like, you can't coerce someone to taking something where the risk is death.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't stop the spread of it. It doesn't stop you catching it. So surely it's down to me whether I want to be really ill or slightly less ill.
Or risk death.
Or risk, you know, life-altering side effects from it.
We've just come to have a little crisp snack and just to get at the front of the parade down, halfway down the high street here, so we're just waiting for them to come through the arch. Nice. Looks good. And you can see the happier some people get, the more angry others get.
We're working hard to get this message out. They will take your freedom of speech, your freedom of movement. They will take everything under the name of COVID-19. It's a pandemic. It's Agenda 21, Party of the United Nations, and the Great Reset.
Just went into the Happy Apple, right?
Yeah.
And was like, oh, you know there's something going on outside? They're like, yeah, something pretty big's going on outside. Bunch of anti-maskers are pissed off that they didn't use the civic hall to spread their anti-Semitism.
What the hell?
I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, all the speakers are anti-Semites. I was like, how do you know that? And he was like, this is all there, isn't it? And I was like, well, you know that for a fact. And he's like, yeah.
What's going on, Dean?
Well, I was just saying to these guys, if they were going to wake up, these two up there, they would already be awake, and they would be out here doing this what we're doing with them, so there's no point in getting to the debate. Because if they can't see what's going on by now, they're not going to see it at all. There are no words that we can use are going to open their eyes. So,
That's something. Close the window.
Yeah.
Goodbye
Close
for
the
them.
window, debate over. There's no point in just everyone getting stressed out.
We're marching for our freedom, basically, and the freedom of choice, but freedom of speech. So yeah, we're going to put a conference on in the Civic Hall with a whole bunch of speakers, professionals, academics, scientists, doctors, and the town council prohibited us from having the conference. They shut the conference down with 2 weeks' notice. So these people were very highly qualified professionals. So. And they were going to give PowerPoint presentations and evidence-based information that supported an alternative point of view. So we have the mainstream government narrative in terms of COVID, in terms of PCR testing, masks, social isolation, lockdowns, vaccinations, vaccination passports. So we have their agenda, their narrative, and anybody now that seems to want to speak and offer an alternative perspective on any of those issues is going to be shut down. So we moved from Totnes Town Council, from the Civic Hall, to a private hotel, a conference location in Torquay. Torbay Council tracked down the hotel contacted the CEO, and then they got on a blower to Public Health England, and Public Health England ran the CEO of the hotel group and insisted that he cancel the venue with less than 24 hours notice. That was clear breach of contract. We're not going to sue the hotel. The hotel manager is a very nice chap. He said to me, well, I've got Public Health England and Torbay Council breathing down my neck, jumping up and down on the phone, insisting that I cancel the conference, and I've got a contract with you that says I have to go ahead. What would you do in my situation? It's like, well, have a nice day, dude. You know, you've done your best. We're not going to sue them. You know, if we're going to sue anybody, it's going to be Public Health England, really, because those are the people leaning hard on these public and private venues where people used to have the capacity to exercise their freedom of speech and communicate with each other. These are now prohibited in our community. So this is a very frank and obvious face of fascism, totalitarianism, and a one narrative system. So we will continue with the conference. We have a live stream video audio studio set up. Half a dozen of the speakers are coming down still. The remaining 4 are either presenting videos or Zoom live streaming into the conference. And so the show goes on, the conference will go out, the information will go out. But what's been great about this is that so many good things have come of it. You know, we've flushed out the council and their attitude. We've now got clear evidence that Public Health England is desperate to try and quash the alternative narrative, and we've got some people that we can really start to go for now. But the other good thing is also we've flushed out some angels, as I call them. You know, the doctor contacted me who's literally on the wards of Torbay Hospital this very week, who completely substantiates everything that the alternative community have been saying about do not resuscitate and vaccinations, and well, I'll let him tell his story, but everything that we've been told is true, and he can verify that from the ward where he works right here and now. So yeah, good people like that are beginning to come forward. So the sort of fuss that we created has given an opportunity for people to step forward and feel confident that they're going to be supported as whistleblowers. So that's very good. Brand YouTube, we're going to live stream the conference this afternoon, and also Brand YouTube. The owner is quite well to do, a very passionate gentleman, and he's been in great support of what we've been doing here. And he knows people that knows people, so we're going to get a properly private venue, and we're going to host the conference again in the new year. It's not cancelled, it's postponed. The live stream will go ahead, and we've got some serious weighty support for setting up these sorts of conferences ongoingly into the future, so that we can get the truth out. So that's what's happening today. The march is in support of that, the freedom of speech, and also you know, basically looking at what's happening across the planet. Austria now, you know, locking down vaccinated people, apartheid in Israel, poor people of Israel living under, you know, an apartheid two-tier system where the vaccinated are punished and restricted from, you know, and no longer free, basically. So already in many places, Australia, around the world, you know, these sorts of incredibly punitive measures have been putting in place by once reasonable and rational governments. And so you can see the agenda, you can see the narrative, you can see the rollout. So it's absolutely vital that we stand up and draw our line in the sand and shatter the myth, shatter the illusion, break the spell that people are under, you know, who believe in the lies and believe in the narrative. And once it's a question of connecting with people's hearts, you know, as good people, and then you can open them up, and then you can communicate with them, you know, evidence-based, factual, logical, rational, reasonable information that can change their minds, and then they can have an awakening and they'll be broken from the spell. So it's only properly trained, qualified professionals and academics that can actually do this. You know, we need to listen to our alternative doctors, and we need to listen, you know, to these proper professional people in order to get a clear understanding of the alternative narrative, and then we can start to reconsider the beliefs that we hold and the things that have been told, and start to change hearts and minds, and you know, turn the tide, basically, which we must. Otherwise, you know, we have fascism and totalitarianism to digest, and this is our chance for freedom, really. And people can smell freedom, they can start to taste it, they're hungry now. So yeah, freedom awaits. Thank you.
Steve, can you just reiterate the reason?
I feel like things are changing. We're almost like about to reach a crescendo in people finding out about all the lies and yeah, the imprisonment of the human spirit, basically. So, you know, like I say, once people realise there's a prison being built up around them, where are they going to go? What are we going to do? So I'll be reporting on what is actually happening over the next few months as we go into the winter. So see you next time.
Yeah.